Welcome to Inserting Excel Part 3. Okay, so the question that I've had is that, well, what if I'm not using Office 365? So I have Office 365 with the school because we have an account for that, but at home, I don't really use Office 365 because I have the full version, but I still want to put it in my website. Okay, we have a couple of options. The easiest one seems to be if you take your website. Let me pull my website over here. So this is my little, not website, my Excel. So this is my little example one that I created. It calculates a payment, like a monthly payment if you buy something on credit. And I want to put this on my website. Okay, so I have this, like this right here, I have a payment section. But this was Office 365. Now I want to put my full version of Office on here. And the best way that I've found seems to be if I take my full version and I save it to my Google Drive. So let me pull this up. So I have this saved in my Google Drive. I saved it twice because, yeah, I was playing with it. So I have this on my Google Drive. Then what I can do is I can go here. I can do two things. I can go into my Google Drive and do Drive, or double click and put from Drive, and I can select that file. So my Drive takes a minute. I have a lot of stuff. Okay, website example. Let's say I want this one. So I double clicked it. It puts it in here. It just puts like a little screenshot here, but when I pop out into the preview, so before with the Office 365, which this is kind of the best thing I've found with Office 365. Normally I don't care for it. I just prefer the full version. But in this case, the Office 365 was cool because people can interact with your numbers just right here on your website without having to do like a pop out. With this one, so this is for my full version, they can't do that. So you can't type into anything, but they can pop it out. And if you pop it out, it still doesn't let you do anything, but it does give you the option of opening it using Office or using Google Sheets. So that's one way. So see right here, it's slow. It might cause me to run out of time, but anyway, I get an option up here to open it with Google Sheets. Okay, so I'm going to stop that. I'm going to go out of preview. The other way that I can do this is I can insert it as a sheet. So down here on my insert, all the way at the bottom, there's Google Sheets. If I do that, Google Sheets will let me, like, it'll read Excel files. It doesn't have all of the same capabilities of Excel, but it'll read it. So if I click on that, it'll insert it. I inserted it in the wrong spot, but it doesn't matter. And it inserts it as a Google Sheet. Then if you click the pop out thing, it still lets you open it. You can use it with, you can open it with Google Sheets, or you can open it with Office, like the full version. So that's one way you can do it if you have the full version. I would just save it as a file into your Google Drive and insert it either as a Google Sheets or as a file from your drive. As far as interactivity goes, I think I just made that word up. And in order for people to be able to interact with it, Office 365 is actually better for that one. Never thought I would say that, but anyway, never say never. But yeah, you could still put in your full version documents. It's just slightly different. Yay! I think I beat the time limit. It's a miracle.